Forest Preserves Development, Restoration, and Planning Chair. So clearly the Forest Preserve system has been one of her primary interests since joining the county board. Carol has a bachelor's degree in political science from the University of Wisconsin. She has been a resident of Libertyville for over 20 years. She is married and has 3 adult children. Carol Calabresa.
I'm sorry, myself and Mr. Shane have to redo the answer.
Oh, nice meeting you.
My pleasure.
Good luck with your granddaughter.
Good afternoon. Jack is right. He used to target a couple of us. His favorite targets were Andrea Moore and Carol Calabresa and Joanne Ekman. So I'm hoping those granddaughters really give it to you, Jack. I have been in Libertyville for 30 years now, and I know, compared to Jack and a lot of people in this room, I am still considered a newcomer. But I took great pride in being involved in our community. We raised 3 children here, and I would do it all over again. My husband was a corporate gypsy with American Hospital in Baxter, and we really came here for the quality of life and for the schools. So all those who served as school board members in the room today, I thank you again. We've really enjoyed our time here. It's a great community. John today asked me to talk, about a month ago, called and asked me to talk about roads. And I thought, okay, we'll talk about roads, update. But what I really didn't know was that it would be so timely. Because of the legislature passing in the fall the Collier County Transportation Empowerment Funds, the county needed to pursue a plan. And yesterday it was presented in the Public Works Committee. I serve on the Finance Committee. It hasn't even come to us yet. So in order to get timely information, I went over to Marty Bueller's office today so that I could have updated information on what the committee is thinking of approving next week. So I would like to quickly ask you, where do you travel? And just a few of you tell me what you think are the most horrible bottlenecks here in Lake County. Just tell me.
Mills.
Every street in the county.
No,
The
Route
whole
21.
shop would be of it.
Route 21 is terrible.
Anywhere.
Peterson,
Okay.
137.
No east-west.
Right, north,
Yes.
south, east, west.
No
And this year is particularly bad. I was trying to get to Lake Forest one day during the winter, and from my house in South Libertyville to Lake Forest, it took me an hour and 40 minutes. I guess the light on that temporary bridge work went out. So I feel your pain, although I must admit it does pay to go north in the morning instead of heading south. But it is. You're right. All the roads are terrible. Most of the time people will cite us their roads, and almost all of the time it is a state road. And we all know what's being done in Springfield. Practically nothing. Particularly in the last 4 years. We've seen very little funding and road work done up here. But I must admit, our